Hey everybody, Mr. Thompson here. And some of the things that I love most about board gaming is the social aspect of it. The act of sitting around a table with friends or family, putting a game out, and enjoying a shared experience together. Whether that experience is working through a cooperative game where we need to act together to solve a problem or complete an accomplishment, whether it is outthinking an opponent and trying to build a strategy better than the people next to me. The act of getting together, of working on something with our hands, and feeling a sense of victory at the end, of working through conflict, of having real personal choice and action, are all things that are extremely appealing to me when it comes to board games, and things that make board gaming very appealing to a lot of other people too. What we're going to look at today is when you are board gaming or playing a board game, one of the things that can really help catch someone's attention and really make someone want to try a game and even continue to want to play a game after it's done is the theme, the story behind the game, the elements that bring it all together. And we're going to look at different types of themes that we could put onto our board games to make them not only engaging and fun, but games that give players choice, that create action and conflict, and put players into a familiar world where they are comfortable engaging in our actions. When it comes to board game themes, there is almost no limit to what you could pursue. Any type of interest could get developed into a highly engaging, fun board game. Something as simple as putting together a plate of sushi, such as in Sushi Party Go, or in putting together the best neighborhood you can in suburbia. Maybe you like the traditional gaming route of entering a fantastic world of monsters, wizards, elves, and other mystical creatures such as the game Gloomhaven. Maybe you want to travel the world, trying to stop cosmic entities from bringing an end to the world as we know it, such as in Eldritch Horror. Or in Ticket to Ride, where you are creating interconnecting railroads across America. Maybe you want to start your own food chain of restaurants and compete with other players to create the most profitable restaurant system. Creating the Egyptian pyramids, such as in Imhotep. Chasing Dracula across Europe, trying to corner him, stop him, and ultimately defeat him, such as in Fury of Dracula. Maybe you want a light theme, such as in Deep Sea Adventure, where there is a scuba diving element to this push your luck game. Or you want to set sails on the seven seas with these fellow pirates, try to discern who is on which side, and control the most treasure you can in the pirate game Tortuga 1667. Any kind of idea, from a historical interest to a favorite book to even something as what might seem mundane as city planning, could eventually get developed into a wonderful game. So do not let your imagination be limited in what you might want to create when it comes to a highly engaging board game. One very popular category of theme would be themes based on intellectual properties, or IP themes. This would be a board game theme that borrows from another type of franchise that already exists. Some examples here: Jaws the board game, A Game of Thrones, Star Wars Rebellion, Ghostbusters the board game, Die Hard, Star Trek, Scooby-Doo, Nickelodeon, and Nickelodeon Splat Attack. This is taking something already familiar, something that already people have a lot of invested interest in, and puts that theme onto a board game. This is a great opportunity to take some of your favorite stories and some of your favorite characters and get to live those out in a board game setting. Some games don't have what we would consider a theme attached to them. Instead, they rely on the game mechanics themselves and the strategy involved in the game to speak for itself and to create the fun and the lasting interest. Think of games like chess, checkers, backgammon, Nine Men's Morris, or almost any game you can make out of a deck of playing cards. While these games don't have what we would consider a story attached to them, the mechanics of how to play, the strategy involved in the decisions you have, make them fun, engaging, long lasting games that have really stood the test of time, showing that theme is not always everything in a good board game.